bring that to the funeral? I hear my mother say. Well, not exactly. My mother's been dead for 25 years. I say. What's the problem? She says nothing. She doesn't have to. I sigh heavily, pull the black cotton Gap blazer out of the closet, and put it on over my black long-sleeve top and black sweatpants. I cannot believe you're wearing sweatpants, I hear her say. They're not really sweatpants, I protest. These are the expensive ones I got on sale at Anthropology. They're tight, and no one will ever know. I'll know, she says. And whatever you're thinking, keep those black high-top Converse sneakers in the closet. I don't argue. I'm already reaching for the black Italian leather tie-up boots I bought at Ms. Moo's years ago. Before I head down the stairs, I grab the mid-length Eileen Fisher black boiled wool coat I found at a resale shop last month. And even though my mother is horrified I haven't dry cleaned it yet, they'll never know. My husband is waiting in the kitchen, car keys in hand, because we have only decided in the past 10 minutes to try to make it to the funeral. I glance at the COVID test on the counter, the one that came up negative, despite the week of coughing and stuffy nose and low-grade fever. I had planned to stay home, but Phyllis was my favorite cousin. She was the one who named me, who gave me chocolate when I wasn't supposed to have any, and who loved my mother more than she loved her own. Aunt Thelma, she would coo as they hugged and kissed each other. We have the same fingers and toes, she'd say, while holding up her hand, and they'd laugh and squeeze each other tighter. I'm almost ready, I say. My husband says nothing and nods his head. We have a 90-minute ride ahead of us. The service is at 12, the text from Phyllis's daughter Lisa said. It's now 11. You're going to be late, I hear my mother say. These things never start on time, I reassure my husband. Let me grab my bag. My bag is a small black Eagle Creek backpack, the one I use every day for shopping or hiking or running around the city. Do not even think about it, my mother says firmly. Just a second, I yell as I run back up the stairs to my bedroom. I quickly rummage through my closet and find the black Coach bag I got at TJ Maxx 10 years ago. On the way out of the house, I grab my mother's scarf, Aunt Thelma's scarf, the slightly frayed blue paisley acrylic one, the only one she ever wore, and the only one I wrap around my neck when the temperature goes below 60. We walked into the service 30 minutes late. Well, we walk into the chapel because the service has already ended. My cousin's coffin is being lifted into the hearse, and throngs of people are making their way out the double doors as we are trying to enter. I am so sorry for your loss, says a woman who is hugging Lisa. The woman is wearing a black Donna Karan dress with spiked black heels and tights, all probably from Nordstrom's. I pull my Eileen Fisher coat around me tighter. Lisa looks up from the woman's embrace and sees me standing there, her eyes wide with surprise. Within a moment, she is in my arms, not saying a word. I can feel her weeping, feel her grieving for the woman we both loved. We have not seen each other in more than 10 years, have never been especially close, but our mothers had the same fingers and toes. This is the one last thing I can do for my cousin. Wrap her child in my arms and remind her that she is not alone. I hear my mother whisper, "You look beautiful."